everybody, welcome to Freak Show Live. We're here at Coke Arena here on Wichita State campus where Winter WonderSlam is going down tonight. And here we are with John Rueben, one of my favorites, hip happy. It's happy hip hop.
Happy hip hop.
And as you said in your own song, doing, you make the hip hop happy. On behalf of DJs everywhere, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Very cool, man.
All right, cool. So we're gonna take a chance to get to know John a little bit here on the Freak Show Live. As we said, you know, he's gonna be bringing his act here to Wichita here tonight. And just clear it up for those of you out there who do not know this. John Rueben, your name actually John Rueben Zappin.
John Rueben. Rueben is my middle name. Zappin's my last name. So
all right, cool. Well, you know, it sounds cool.
Yeah.
All right, and how did you get involved in the Christian hip hop scene originally?
I put out an EP back in about 1996, 97, and I was just touring around doing shows around Columbus. You know, any type of venue I was playing, and Toby McKee got a hold of it, liked it, gave me a call, and a couple years later this was. I was like, cool.
Then a couple years later, they came with Are We There Yet?
Yes, sir.
Nice stuff, man. Hey, so I hear you were like fine-tuning your skills down in Columbus and like the rap battles and stuff like that.
A little bit, yeah. I used to do open mics and you know, battling a little bit.
How would you say your style has changed since then? I mean, obviously a little bit of a different style, but
yeah, I'm not as angry. No, I don't know. I started incorporating a lot more music as I've gotten older. I've started incorporating, making it more musical, not just maybe straightforward hip hop, but combining it with a lot of different things.
Nice. So if somebody was to look into your CD player right now, who would they find? What are you listening to right now?
Oh, Rob Zombie. No, I don't know. I like everything, man. If you're looking to my CD player right now, what did I listen to? I listened to something last night on my iPod. I'm stepping it up a little bit. What did I listen to last night? I don't know. I have such a wide range.
Yeah.
I listened to some French Amelie soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
It's a French movie.
Yeah.
Which French music? I went to sleep like very.
Was that like classical style or something?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I listen to anything from that to old rock and roll to.
Oh yeah. So just really like
to indie rock.
There you go. Yeah, it's college radio.
Music.
College radio is all about indie rock, man.
No, I like. Yeah, I've listened to everything, man. I grew up. You know, my mom ran a death metal label, so I grew up listening to old school hip hop, metal music, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. I really love the humor and creativity that you stick in your music. Just,
thank you, man.
You know, it's rad. But I was wondering, is there any artist you can think of that kind of reminds you of yourself, or vice versa?
It's a good question. No, I'm completely original. I'm completely unique. Completely. No one's nobody. Absolutely not. I'm not influenced by anyone, and I influence everyone. How's that sound? I'm just kidding. That's a joke. It's a real joke. I don't know. Growing up, I loved old school stuff. I mean, I'm not that old, I guess, to say old school, but
yeah.
I grew up in an era of like Tribe Called Quest, Far Side. So you know, all that stuff had a huge part in what Beastie Boys, some old Beastie Boys into what I like. But you know, I really respect all kinds of music, and people who genuinely make music to the best of their ability and from the heart, I tend to, if I can feel that, I can usually take something from that.
Nice. And your 4th album's out now, called Boy vs. the Cynic.
Yeah.
What does that album bring to the table that maybe your other CDs might not have?
Boy vs. the Cynic. It's a good question. I don't know. With the Boy vs. Cynic, I wrote 2 records. One was going to be a side project, and one was just going to be more of a fun kind of party album. And the side project, I guess, was a little more darker. Yeah, if you can say that, but I handed both.
A little more serious.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, here's the thing: people write comedy and humor off as if like you can't make points. I think some of the best political points, some of the best, most intense lyrics were written through with the humorous, undertone. But you've got to be open to that. A lot of people, put it this way, I've heard a lot of people have a serious melody like, you know, whatever, and say absolutely nothing over it. Everyone's like, oh, it's so angry and deep. It's like, no, that person said absolutely nothing. Just because it had a serious undertone, you know, mess with your mind a little bit. So I wouldn't say, yeah, darker, more challenging, perhaps. I don't know, but yeah, when I handed both of them in, Goatee ended up liking both of them and wanted to combine.
Nice.
Actually, they liked the side project a little better than the main album, so they're like, you should make this your record.
Nice. How many people that work at Goatee have goatees? I've always wondered about that because you know you now. I don't know. That's a really, really good question. It's a very good question. Wow, this is challenging subject matter. I don't know if I can. I don't even know where to begin. Maybe 3 or 4. 3 or 4 goatees at Goatee Records. Let's just go. Let's say 3. 3 to be safe. That works, man. And right now, your big hit on the charts is "Nuisance." Matt Thiessen on that song with you guys as well from Reliant K. I just wonder how did that get hooked up? Because I mean, his voice really works really well for it. Yeah. Well, I've been friends with Matt for a while, and we're on the same label. And I originally wrote the song. I was kind of joking. I was just messing around in the studio, and I was like, dun, 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 dun. And I was like, oh, this is funny. You know, I'm just kidding. And it was so catchy that I wanted to turn it in. I just decided to turn it into a song, and we just messed with it. I messed with it, and then I said, I kind of wrote the part, and Matt came in and sang it. Nice. Nice. So I hear tell your favorite movie is Zoolander, right, man? Or one of them? Yeah. What is your favorite movie? I'm a big Owen Wilson fan. I mean, I like Wes Anderson movies, Bottle Rocket. Christopher Guest movies like Best in Show. What? John Rueben recommended that movie? Yeah. You kidding, man? They're good. They're very good movies. They're actually not bad movies. They're just really, really funny, dry humor type stuff. Oh yeah. Cable Guy. Cable Guy. Nice. With Jim Carrey, right? It's the one everybody hated. It is. All the critics dogged it. It shows you I have bad taste in movies. All right. If you had to just pick one song from all the albums you put out, to pick a certain song as your favorite, would you be able to pick one? Which one would you pick? So many good ones, I don't even know where you would begin. I don't know how to narrow it down. Yeah. What a history. What a collection of brilliant masterpieces. I wouldn't know which one. How about you? Do you even listen to my music? Man, I listen to all your music. Man, what are you talking about? Man. See, one CD I haven't listened to yet is the remix CD, So in Hindsight, the Impression Rapper isn't there yet. Yeah. Which is a mouthful for any DJ, really. Yeah. I mean, okay, there's a question right there. How did that CD get put together? I mean, was that... You know, one of the guys at Goatee was doing a remix. He was putting together some remixes, and he just hooked it up and made it happen. I really didn't have a lot to do with that record. So if it's wonderful, you understand why, and if it's horrible, you also understand why. Exactly. It's the Reuben factor there. It was a fun record. I didn't have much to do with it though. Okay, so except for the title.